Hi everyone and welcome back. I was reminded of that wonderful story in 2 Chronicles chapter 20 where Jehoshaphat found himself surrounded by 5 kings and their armies. And these armies had come together and with one purpose, and that was to destroy King Jehoshaphat and the people of Judah. So Jehoshaphat does what any man of God should do. He sought the Lord. And God instructs Joshua to go and fight the enemy, not with swords and the weapons of man, but instead to put the people of worship and the people of praise in front, and they led the way. And God says to him, do not be afraid or discouraged because of this vast army, for the battle is not yours, but it's God's. Isn't that encouraging to know that when we're surrounded by the enemies of this life, God is for us. And if God is for us, who can be against us? So in our lives, every day we face different circumstances and situations. In the book of Hebrews chapter 4, we're encouraged and says, let us therefore come boldly into the throne of grace, that we may obtain mercy and find grace to help in our time of need. So that panic button should be a button that we press, which takes us to one place, and that's the presence of the Lord. When everything is going awry and things are not working out, it's looking to God, looking to Him for His wisdom, looking to Him for the answer in every situation. I was reminded of that wonderful hymn which says, when we walk with the Lord in the light of His word, what a glory He sheds on our way. While we do this good will, He abides with us still, and with all who will trust and obey. And the chorus goes, trust and obey, for there's no other way to be happy in Jesus but to trust and obey. And that's the word that God has for our hearts today. So, our determination in every situation is to hear the voice of the Lord, to seek Him, and to say, Lord, I'm not listening to the voice of my flesh. I'm not listening to the voice of my emotions. I don't want to listen to the voice of what other people think, a man's opinion, the world's thinking. I want to listen to your voice, to hear your word, because your word produces faith in our hearts. Your word gives me direction, brings confidence, and I can listen to you and I can trust and obey. When you think about what Jehoshaphat did, fighting and seeing the destruction of 5 great armies, simply because he was willing to hear God's word and do what God told him to do. God's got a word for you today. Let's open our hearts and hear Him. May the Lord bless you.